I am going to attempt to grapple him.
Hell yes. Let's do some rule lawyer shit about pinning the
Oh
wings of
God.
a
Yeah.
winged creature. Welcome to Wicked City. This is a Dungeons & Dragons game of heists and criminal politics where a group of petty thieves race to find the Vault of Dragons and its 1,000,000 gold coins. Our players are Schizofreak as Blinken the Gnome Ranger, Kirbitha as Huel the Halfling Bard, Brax as Thorgrin the Dwarf Barbarian, and Sean as Inchi the Goblin Wizard. In the last session, Thorgrin and Huel kidnapped Elzerna Castellanter, alerting every guard in the city in the process. A citywide chase started as the crew tried to remove a ring magically bonded to Elzerna's finger. The ring is being tracked by the Castellanters and their demonic guards. The session ended with Thorgrin and Inchi trying to dispose of the ring in the sewers, but they were found by Milton and the Chain Devil, Osvaldo Castellanter. So we're actually going to start this session off with a flashback. A few weeks ago, at the Yawning Portal, we see the room that Galanis had rented for a week. It's empty and dark. Galanis steps inside, and he lights a cigarette, and he uses the match to light a torch on the wall. He paces back and forth, and he exhales the cigarette smoke, and he says, "Gods be damned. Gods be damned, I needed this to work. Oh, I gotta do this fast. I gotta do this fast." He picks up a piece of paper and he starts speaking to it, and words appear on it reflecting what he says. He says, "Darling, this group, they're good, but they're not that good. I don't want to put them in any danger by getting them involved in this. We're going to have to reconfigure our plans. I'm going to get a boat, I'm going to sail out to the coordinates, and you'll meet me there, and we'll go back to the hideout. Okay, don't..." And then he hears it, the sound that terrified him in his sleep a night before, chains dragging along a wooden floor. He looks over to the window facing the outside, and there stands an 8-foot tall chain devil. He smiles at the chain devil and says, "I'll have you know, sir, it's very, very hard to kill me in any way that matters." The chain devil lunges for Galanis. Back to the present, on Delzoran Street, south of Troll Skull Alley, Milton steps forward and says, "Members of the City Watch, so good to have you. This member of the Xanathar Thieves Guild right there," he says, pointing at you, Thorgrin, "just kidnapped Elzerna Castellanter. Help me apprehend them and bring them to justice." Thorgrin, do you say anything?
Sorry, did he name drop me?
No. No, he pointed
Okay.
at you and said that you're a member of the Xanathar Thieves Guild, because you carved the sigil of the Xanathar Thieves Guild on Elzerna Castellanter's bedroom door when you
Okay,
kidnapped
okay.
her.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did do that. I'm going to, with one hand, pull my cloak over my face,
Uh-huh.
and with the other hand, because Inchi's on my back right now, right?
And
Oh,
Inchi
perfect.
has turned invisible, so you protected your identity.
And she would then cast Minor Illusion to be just the faint whimper of the girl.
I'm going to grab what I'm assuming is Inchi by the scruff of his shirt, and I'm going to hold him out in front of me with my weapon. I'm going to pull out the weapon, hold it up to what I'm assuming is Inchi's throat. Get back!
Okay, alright, so it looks like Thorgrin is holding the girl.
Yes.
Okay, perfect, with a weapon to her throat. Okay, perfect. Milton is going to very quickly roll an intelligence check to see if he can see through that deception. I'm going to set the DC at 18, and he only gets a +1.
Yeah, get fucked, Milton.
Yep, Milton gets a 15, so he fully believes you. And he says, "I encourage you not to do such a thing. I really encourage you not to do that." The member of the City Watch steps forward and goes, "Everyone, hold on, hold on. You, sir," and he points at you, Thorgrin, "you are surrounded by City Watch on all these streets. We have been attacked here this night, so we will use lethal force if necessary." And he pulls out a short sword by his side. And he looks back at his injured comrade, and he motions for the other member of the City Watch to step forward. Osvaldo Castellanter is going to make a stealth check. Oh shit. And he only gets a 3 for that. So Osvaldo tries to hide in the shadows, but he actually trips over the dead raven that was over here that Huel killed earlier. As he does, he bumps into the wall beside him, and all these chains that wrap around his body clink, rattle, and the City Watch both look over to him, and they go, "Whoa, watch out, sir! There's a devil right next to you!" And Milton goes, "God below, help me. Osvaldo, give chase. I'll handle the gods. So Milton steps towards the City Watch, and Osvaldo steps towards you, Thorgrin and Inchi. Going over to Troll Skull Manor, Huel, you are with Little Inchi, Blinken, Aranax, and Elzerna. You're in the bar area of Troll Skull Manor. The ghost bartender Liff is behind the counter, and he looks at you as you all come in looking scared. And Elzerna says, "Oh, thank you all so much. Mr. Angel, what do we do now?"
I'm like, Lift, there's got to be something non-alcoholic back there, right? You got apple juice.
He like looks shocked at you and then like looks under the counter and looks for anything that would be appropriate for a child to drink. I'm gonna say that Liff like reaches like way under the bar and he pulls out like a half-gone bottle that says apple cider on it, and he uncorks it and sniffs it, and this bar has been closed for 8 years, so it is now alcoholic, and he sniffs it and shakes his head no.
Okay. So I look around while this is happening and, basically say to Huel, it's like, well, what do? We need to keep her out of sight, I guess, and I look around to make sure, like, no one's around and everything, kind of a little paranoid, making sure nobody's looking and stuff. Yeah, we should just keep her here for the time being. I don't know what's going on outside, but I'm not going to step outside there. I send the same signal to Aranex. I don't want Aranex to be all involved with this.
As you make that mental connection with Aranex, you notice that he's in Elzerna's arms, and he has been, or not in her arms. He's the same size as her.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been like leaving her side since you told him to protect her.
Yeah.
But his head is cocking around. You think he's like kind of like you, looking around for something. But when you share that mental connection with him, your vision goes blank just for a second, and you see nothing but darkness, except every once in a while you can see bits of a street, like through these tiny gaps in the darkness. It doesn't really make much sense to you. And then you're back in Troll Skull Manor. You can roll to see what that was, or you can ignore it and continue on here.
Yeah, I think I want to try to figure out what that could be. Insight or something, I don't know.
It was moving, so it wasn't an image from Aranex, because he can only send you still images.
Okay.
You can roll insight to try and figure out what it was, or perception to try to decipher what you were seeing.
Okay. I'll try insight, see what we got. I got a good score on that. We have a 19 total.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I rolled a 13.
Incredible. As soon as you start thinking about it, you remember the last time your vision was affected by that. It was when you were so close to Davil Starsong, and he was wearing that green emerald around his ear. And you, for a moment, were able to share vision with it, because it was one of Aranax's stone eyes.
Okay. So it's pretty much sending me images of the stone, like kind of like I don't think it's like live action, but like whatever happened in the past type of thing. Okay.
Well, you remember when you saw it from Davil, it was live action. You were basically seeing what Davil was seeing at that point. Aranax is looking around, and Huel, where you are in the bar, Little Inchi leans close to your ear and says, "Wow, Huel, big night for you, huh? But the night's not over yet, is it?"
He's gonna open up the blind just a bit so his eyeball pokes out, which is you can see his eyeball. He's gonna see it's like sunsetting. That's the time of day, right?
No,
Midday.
It's like 1:00 in the morning, so still the dead of night outside.
It's gonna be a long night, Little Inchi.
He says, "Yeah, just remember, man, the boss would be happy to give you back all your, health and magic. You just gotta give him a little something for it."
I'm assuming I'm not hearing this, so.
No, yeah, he's whispering.
Yeah.
That to Huel.
Like, what do you mean a little something? Like some money, some gold dragon pieces?
Yeah, if you have enough on you. Or, you could take out collateral against your future. Maybe a piece of your share of the Vault of Dragons whenever you find it. Like 10, 15%.
It's a big ask, Little Inchi.
Yeah, I know. I wish the boss could help you, but the way he is right now, he's got to get something to give something. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it works. All right. Going back to Delzorin Street, Inchi, Thorgren, roll initiative.
Oh.
Nice job, Inchi. Milton got a 6.
19.
Ooh.
There we go, Thorgren. Osvaldo got a 12. City Watch is going to roll as a group. City Watch got a nat 20. There we go, boys. Alright, so the turn order so far. City Watch, Thorgren, Inchi, Osvaldo, Milton. The two City Watch officers that are right here draw their swords and they face towards the devil, and they go, Devil! 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 Sir, watch out! Sir, watch out! And Milton pays them no mind and continues walking straight towards them. The City Watch are surprised, so they're going to skip this turn. Thorgren, your turn. You have Inchi on your back, the minor illusion of Elzerna in front of you, and your weapon is drawn.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at Inchi and say, okay, so I'm gonna pretend to drop you. I need you
Okay.
to run as fast as you can away from here. Give that ring
Okay.
to someone in the guild and tell them to hide it.
Okay. Yeah, I can make it.
We need this ring gone. You don't understand. Okay, so I'm gonna cough really loudly.
Okay.
Look at Osvaldo, shake my knife at him, and be like, "Ah! I said no sudden moves, or the kid gets it." And I try to put like a bit of a voice on.
Yeah, you can roll an intimidation check against the Chain Devil.
13
13. What's the opposed to intimidation?
wisdom save, I think.
Okay. So Osvaldo was taking a step forward, but he hesitates. And when he hesitates, Milton says, No. Get her. Kill them. Now. Thorgren, what do you do with the rest of your turn?
Fuck. I'm gonna whisper to Inchi, "Go, run."
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to draw my maul.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take the dodge action.
What does that allow you to do?
Give them disadvantage, I believe it.
Okay, that's great. That's perfect.
So yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
dodge action and make it look like I'm getting ready for a fight with the hammer.
Inchi, it is your turn. What do you do with your invisibility and you're the one holding the ring?
And she clutches the ring, and he starts sprinting for the Thieves Guild, following Thorgren's advice.
All right. How do you want to get to the Thieves Guild? If you zoom out on the map, you can see that the sewer access point is back in Troll Skull Alley. So you'd have to run north and then east to get to it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the exact path laid out on that map, the direction you just mentioned.
Okay. So you're dashing.
Yes,
Okay. So 60 feet. That would put you there. I'll drag your token there.
appreciate it.
You run by the City Watch, but you're invisible and they're distracted, so they don't notice you. And that is Inchi's turn. Osvaldo is going to close the distance to Thorgren and dash over to him, and that is the entirety of his turn. Thorgren, when he runs up to you, the ground shakes as he steps up. His chains rattle, and they actually get longer and longer, unwrapping around his body, extra chains sliding off of his wrist and out of his hand. And when he gets closer, he is a grotesque sight to see. There are chains wrapped around his mouth and neck and around his head, and they are bound tight as if they're holding him. And when he gets close enough to you to strike, you can see looking in his eyes, there's fear and sadness. The City Watch should get an attack of opportunity, my bad. So both City Watch are going to make an attack roll against Osvaldo. Both of them hit, so they're going to roll a d6 of damage each, doing 7 damage to Osvaldo. Alright, and then he finishes dashing towards you, Thorgren. He runs at you like an animal. His posture says that he is going to attack you, maim you, and kill you with all of his might. Milton takes a calm, couple polite steps forward to the City Watch. Milton says, Now, boys, I need each of you to calm down. And as he puts his foot down softly, this green gas erupts from where he steps, and it spreads quickly all throughout the Zephyr Watch post here. And the members of the City Watch start coughing and gagging, and fear grips their eyes as this green smoke spreads through this area. It spreads in a, 30-foot cone. They cough, they gag, they heave, and they each have to roll a charisma saving throw. I'm just going to roll for them as a group. Ooh, none of them pass, and they take 4d12 necrotic damage. This attack is called breath of hopelessness.
Mhm.
Jesus. They take 34 damage. So each of them coughs, gags, they go on their knees, they try to crawl out of this area where the gas has spread, and they throw up, and then they throw up blood, and then they die, and their skin turns gray and fallow and then green as they fall over to the ground, dead.
Oh
And
God.
then says, the things I do for my master. City Watch is taken out of the turn order. Going back to Trollskull Manor, Blinken and Huel, what are y'all doing to hide Elzerna? Are you just kind of keeping her here with all the windows closed and everything?
I think that would be the best bet. My character's going to be like looking at her saying, don't worry, we're here. We'll try to protect you from the bad things out there. Just don't go outside. There's a lot happening, trying to explain the situation while I'm trying to look around, seeing what I could do, because I know she's a little kid. She's going to keep asking questions anyway, so I'm just going to keep repeating things.
To her mind, she's out of danger because y'all got the ring off, which is what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
So she's, being a kid, she's trying to pet Aranax and calm Aranax down, even though he seems very tense and he's looking around and sniffing the air. And she says, Mr. Angel, do I still have to go to school tomorrow?
I think they have some sort of holiday. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep looking around while
She
things
says, "Oh,
happen.
that's wonderful." And she looks to you, Huel, and she says, "Do you know how to cut hair? I would love to get rid of these locks. Mother makes me keep my hair long. She says it's feminine that way."
Huel is drinking the apple cider. He's got one eye half closed, the other one is wide open.
Oh, it is some strong apple cider. It's been
It's been
brewing
there for
there
8 years?
8 years. Yeah.
I roll a constitution check.
That thing
Ooh.
is better aged than most of the wine you've drank in your life. No, I mean, it's not like impure.
Okay, yeah, so Huel's drinking and he's like, a haircut, huh? And he starts doing that thing with his hand where he's making like a picture frame.
She says,
Puts
"Yes, and
apple cider down.
I want to paint it. I want to dye it black. Mother never lets me wear black."
No
That's a
need
good idea.
for...
Get blonde.
No, don't do it yet. maybe cut the hair, but don't do anything drastic yet.
Well, she's got blonde locks, Blinking. They're gonna recognize her right away.
Well, I mean, sure, but we don't want to. Do we really want to change her appearance? I mean, that's the thing.
He's gonna get up. He stands up. He puts the bottle of apple cider like to Blinken's chest, and he's like, "Here, take a sip and relax." And he's gonna go over to the fire where the coal is, like fish out a piece of charcoal or like a bit of the black ash. He's gonna like crudely like smear it in her hair. He's not even gonna say anything. He's just gonna walk up and do it.
Okay.
Like, look,
She,
see.
She kind of like looks excited. She has her like fists balled up tight and they're shaking like she's really excited about it. Like she's wanted to do this for ages.
So like he does a couple more strands. He's like, look, we turn the mop black, they won't recognize her. The blonde
Okay.
locks are gonna see.
Okay.
Huel, it's not a perfect dye job. This will wash off if she gets it wet, but it does coat her golden locks in a black dust, and it noticeably changes her appearance. You know, with a little hat or a shawl or something, it would really change her look.
Yeah, and I'm gonna like keep going through, and then like after he did that, and I kind of whisper to Huel going up close to him, and says, "Why don't you have any more like I don't know makeup like kits or disguise kits to help that as well?"
Also,
But so,
her golden pajamas would be a dead giveaway as well.
Yeah, that's probably true too. So the disguise kit might help in this situation too.
It's sort of loud, like hiccup, like, oh yeah, there we go. And then he's gonna bust up the costume there. Bust out like a little, like a brown shawl, like you were saying, a little hat. There, she looks like a patron now.
Yeah, you'd have to dig into your own clothes because y'all used your last disguise kit getting ready for your interviews yesterday.
Yeah, I think probably it might be better around my size because I'm kind of. I would think I'm roughly the same size, right? Because I'm a gnome. How about this? Yeah, we're gonna give you a nice dress up, and see, and then like I'm gonna I'll be right back, and I'm just gonna run outside and go upstairs and grab some clothes.
I snatch my apple cider back from him before he does.
Yeah. Blinken, did you take a sip of the apple cider?
No, I was too panicked about like making sure I set up the room, with no windows and shit. I don't have time for that right now.
Okay. Blinken, you step outside to go to the staircase that leads upstairs, and when you step out, you think it's your eyes adjusting to the dark. You can't quite see anything, but then that vision happens again. Like, it's mostly black except for these cracks in the blackness all over where you can see something through it. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
DC 10 this time.
All right. All right. It is a 12.
You see the face of your friend Thorgrin, and you know that this vision is from now because he has his cloak pulled tight around his face and his beard is cut, and he looks scared because you are right up in his face. And then your vision goes back to normal, and you're outside Troll Skull Manor.
I'm gonna keep going upstairs, shaking it off until I get the clothes to go back downstairs.
Okay. You go get some of your work clothes that you have, and you bring them downstairs to Elzerna. And she can go change in the back storeroom with some privacy. Aranax goes with her to protect her. Of course, he is looking all over, and before he goes into the storage room with her, he looks at you, and he sends you an image of the stone of Aranax, the blue stone with gold flakes in it that you found originally, and the emerald gem that you got from Davil in it, and then a red gem that goes into the second eye slot.
Okay.
A few moments later, you hear Elzerna say, "This is what normal clothes feel like? I can move. I can move everything. Oh my gods."
Yeah, congrats. You look like a normal person now. And I like,
Yeah,
while, while I'm talking to her, I'm like waving hi, smiling, and I kind of quickly, send a whisper to, Heel while I'm standing next to him. It says, I think Thorgrin, I'm seeing visions of Thorgrin being in trouble. I don't know if that's actually real or not, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to go out there and help. What do you think?
Thorgrin's always getting in trouble. He's like leaning with his one arm on his shoulder, like on the table. He's like, "Why are you leaning that way, Blinken? Why are you slanted? Sit up straight. You don't know what posture means?"
Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna like sit here then, and I'm like shaking it off then, and I'm like, you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna
I'll grab little Inchy by the neck, and you'll hear like that bird sound. Little Inchy, if you go out, can you look and check on Thorgrin for us?
He goes, "Yeah, I can do that for you, boss. No problem."
How much is this gonna run me? How much do you want, little Inchy?
Hey, when you cut her hair, can I have it?
Oh God.
His one eye that was closed opens up, and the one that's open closes. He's like, "Huh? Of course, yeah, sure.
Perfect.
That
It'll
sounds
be
like a
great
deal."
for a nest for my bed. And he flies over to the door, and his imp hand comes out and turns the knob, and he flies out the door. Okay, that will be y'all's turn. Going back to the top of the combat order, Thorgrin, this chain devil is right up in your face, and it is getting ready to attack you, but its eyes look scared to attack you. What do you do? He spent all of his last turn dashing towards you, so your dodge held action did nothing. You can, of course,
Yes.
do that again if you wish.
No. I'm gonna, in a quieter tone, be like, "You really don't want to help him, do you? You want to keep her safe, don't you?"
Goes, "Sister!"
Safe, yes. With him, no.
He says, "No choice.
Kill Milton, help me help her.
No choice."
Alright, well, nothing personal, kid. And I'm gonna hit him with the hammer.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Oh, by the way, I raid. I crit 27.
Good God almighty. Roll that damage. God damn. Fuck. I can't make boss fights with you. Alright, so Osvaldo has already taken 27 damage, and as you hit him with your hammer, you actually knock him over into this cart right here, and he stays steady on his feet, and the chains around him, where you hit him in the chest, loosen just a bit, and you can see something underneath those chains around his neck. There's one smaller chain holding some kind of red gemstone around his neck, and he says, "Kill me! Save her!" Inchi, it is your turn. What do you do?
Oh, no, hold up. I still have an extra attack.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, imagine me trying to balance out shit in Mass Effect, which I did very, very well.
Cool. Can I aim attack this time?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'm gonna smack the necklace this time. I'm going to recklessly attack
Okay.
for, with a 19.
19, so you're choosing to hit that gemstone, right? Not him,
Yes.
the gem.
I'm hitting the gem.
Okay.
Is that a yes to hitting it?
Yes, you hit it. Go ahead and roll damage to see how hard you hit it.
Okay, 11.
11. So, since you were specifically aiming for the necklace, as your hammer comes to it and connects, you feel your hammer and both your arms stop mid swing and immediately bounce back. Roll a constitution check. Or, I'm sorry, an intelligence check.
2.
Your mind is immediately overwhelmed with something. This vision of a woman dressed in an all black robe with gold trim, a woman who you have seen around Waterdeep, Lady Growlhound, and she's talking to you, and she says, Arronax, can you not see that I had to do it? The power that he put in these gold coins, it could be for all of us. I will be reborn as something truly terrifying and powerful. And then you feel this splitting pain in your left eye. Thorgrin, when you come to it, you have been thrown back 5 feet as your hammer bounced off of this gemstone, doing no damage to it or Osvaldo at all. Whatever that gemstone is, it is incredibly powerful. Inshi.
Well, that's a little spooky.
Inshi, your turn.
And she continues to sprint for the Thieves Guild.
60 feet will put you actually right by the corner of Troll Skull Manor. As you're coming out, you see little Inchi flying past you. Do you say or yell anything? You know your companions are inside the manor.
Inchi trusts little Inchi a whole lot less after the used cart salesman conversation not too long ago. While continuing to run to the Thieves Guild, he just flips off little Inchi, knowing that he can see him while invisible.
Yeah, but you're running past like the windows of Troll Skull Manor. Do you want to try to yell anything to your friends inside?
Yeah, sure. As Inchi's running by, he pops open the door and yells in, "Hey guys, bye, you gotta go!" And then he continues running.
Okay. It is Osvaldo Castellanter's turn. He's standing by the cart, and he says again, "Kill me! Save her!" And he lunges towards Thorgrin. He is going to use Animate Chains. Thorgrin, a chain lunges out from his body towards you and starts wrapping itself around your legs and your arms and your chest. It is going to try to grapple you. So we are going to make opposed strength checks, and he gets +4 to his strength rolls.
Okay.
And I should beef him up because he's going against you. No way he got a fucking 5. God damn it.
And you said it was a what check?
Strength.
18.
Okay. Another chain sprouts out from his body, doing the same thing. God damn it.
24.
Another chain comes out. There we go. He got a 21 on that
22.
one. Damn it. He can do this 4 times.
That's
So
why
another
I
chain
balance
comes
it.
out.
Yes,
21.
I balance.
22.
Fuck you, you
I can
piece
do
of
this all
shit.
day.
See,
Fuck
again, as a
Fuck you,
player,
Thorgrin.
as a player,
Do this all day.
I'm gonna say it again. Again, I'm gonna say it again. As a player, you're creative, Rex. As a DM, fuck you.
I love you. Look, the worst part is that +7 with advantage is just base barbarian shit.
Oh, fuck you piece of fucking dog shit. So he spends his whole turn just throwing chains at you, and you don't even slither out of any of them. You just pull yourself out and swat it aside and break one of them. It's Milton's turn now. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
I agree.
And
No
he
buffing
says,
him up after the combat started.
"Yo, try me. Be a smarmy piece of shit and watch me do it."
Please.
I'm so mad. I felt so bad about trying to do it 4 times to you, and now I don't.
Rex does make beefy boys, though.
He does. I'll give it to him. He got me. He got me in the first half there. So we're going to break out the second half. Milton looks over to you and goes, My, Osvaldo, have we finally found something that you cannot hold? No worries. And Milton becomes engulfed in this green gaseous gas. The gas hardens and takes shape, and it appears to form wings at his back as his clothes fall off, and his hair hardens and changes shape, and he rises into the air, and we see Milton's true form. Milton, a demon from the 9 hells, a banished servant, the eater of hope. And he flies over towards you, Thorgrin, and he lands gracefully on clawed feet, and he is going to make an attack with his claws.
At advantage.
He gets advantage?
Yeah, I reckless attacked on the
Yeah.
bonus attack, remember?
Thank you. But you're a fair player, Brex. Thank you.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I can make
What
good
the fuck?
characters.
The DM rolled a 2. All right, I'm not using fucking roll 20
and
anymore.
you know how I
No,
feel
keep
too.
no, go
Yep.
ahead.
Oh,
Roll
fuck
again.
you.
Roll again.
Fuck you.
The DM rolled a natural 20.
Look, anyways, I make
Oh.
no, don't roll again. Don't roll again. Get the real dice.
So he got a 2 with that first one. He lashes out at you with a 3 clawed hand, and the first one misses, and he looks angry, and he puts a little extra oomph into his second attack, and this one hits you right across your chest. 1d8 plus 4 slashing damage. And I was going to disempower him by taking his necrotic damage away, but I'm going to do that too. So that's 1d8 plus 4. So 12 damage, piercing, and then...
It's crit hit, so double.
No, it's half
Don't worry.
because
it's double.
I'm raged.
He still didn't roll the other dice.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, 24 piercing damage, Thorgrin. And now we'll roll his necrotic damage, which is 2d6.
Wait, sorry, I take 24 total
40.
before
You-
necrotic.
No, 24 slashing. Now we're going to roll the necrotic.
Okay, so I take 12.
Okay, you're trying to trip me up. We're going to do this one step at a time. You
Yeah.
took 24 slashing damage,
Okay.
and you just took 16 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay, you're still standing?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Thorgrin, with the way his claws tore through your cloak, you know if that happens 1 or 2 more times, your cloak is going to rip off, and he's going to be able to see your face. And this close, he might recognize you because you've had the most interaction with Milton out of the group.
Yeah. Okay.
So going back to Troll Skull Manor, Elzerna Castellanter steps out of the back room. She's wearing some of your work clothes, Blinken. They're covered in like some grease and oil from where you're polishing up the wood that you carved during the day. There's some cuts and tatters in the sleeves, and she is like throwing her arms around and like lifting her legs up really high in her pants and like stomping her feet down with her shoes. And she says, "I feel like I can move for the first time in my whole life." And she's just kind of jumping around and trying to get Arronax to jump around with her. And Arronax is just like holding one paw up to where his left eye would be, and he's acting like he's in a little bit of pain. Blinken, Huel, what do you do?
Hey, you be careful with that dog right there.
And she goes, "I didn't do anything. I think maybe some dust got into his one eye. Do dogs typically only have one eye?
This one
and
does.
wings?
Yeah, this one does.
Interesting. Can I get a dog?"
Sometime, but you can't get a Cyclops dog like this one. The other dogs are going to be different.
Yes, there's a whole kinds of different species and breeds of dogs.
This is like a one of a kind, once in a lifetime kind of dog.
Says, "I want a shiny dog." But then she just like hops around some more, an easily distracted and happy child.
Okay. I look at Arronax, make sure he's okay. Are you doing all right?
He sends you a mental image of a woman that you've seen before, Lady Growlhund, a tall, slender woman in all black with gold trim, reaching some clawed fingers directly towards like your eye, like they're so close to your eye, like you instinctually like try to swat them away, even though they're not really there. And again, Blinken, your vision right after that ends transforms, and you see your friend Thorgrin with blood pouring over his face and chest as some three-fingered clawed hand swipes at him, and then your vision is back in Troll Skull Manor.
And then I'll curse saying, I'll look at fucking Huel. I think our Thorgrin's in trouble. I'm seeing not really good images of what's going on with him.
After seeing all that and everything going down, Inchi popped in, right, and said something to us, and then
Yeah, he
back
said hi
out.
and bye.
Yeah,
Was that little Inchi or actual Inchi coming in to say something?
That's actual.
that was
Inchi.
actual. That was big Inchi.
Oh, sorry, Blinken. I don't trust your judgment. You're a little off the sauce right now. I'm gonna go outside and go help him. I'm gonna give him the bottle of apple cider.
All right, I guess I'll take a look. I'll keep an eye on her then.
I'm not necessarily going outside. I'm actually gonna go up to is this part of the building right here? Is this?
Yeah, that's like I think that's a porch area right there. And you can see your friend Inchi running off towards the direction the sewer entrance is at.
Aren't they still invisible?
Oh yeah, he is.
Yes, but I've said
So
multiple
we
times
just-
y'all can see each other through your magic because y'all are friends.
Oh yeah, true.
And y'all all technically have a mental connection through Aranax because you've shared visions all together before. That's how I'm going to explain that in canon. So yeah, y'all have been able to see through each other's disguises and invisibilities this whole campaign.
Alternatively, you can just hear Inchi's as he's been sprinting and trying to get to the thief as fast as he can.
I want a nap.
Yeah, I'd say you just hear, I want a nap, come from that direction.
He was gonna look left and look to the right, and he's like, "Not now, mind." He's gonna smack himself a few times. He's like, "Now's not the time for a nap," and he's gonna go back inside.
Fucking hell.
Blinken, I told you had too much. I'm gonna snatch the apple cider back from him. You're just hearing things. Inchi wasn't out there.
Yeah. I'm just gonna at that point. I'm gonna look around and I'll be like, "Look, you stay here with her. I'll look and see what I could do in the meantime." And I look around. Do you have any makeup or something?
Huel, do you have makeup? Do you put on makeup before you go on stage?
I want to say he does, but I'm not really seeing anything.
Well, I would think that you have
I
like a costume kit, if anything, right? Because you're
I had a
bard.
disguise
Yeah.
kit, but it's gone.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I'm not saying like a whole disguise kit's worth, but like you would have some stage makeup as a
Yeah,
bard.
yeah.
I'm asking like as a character choice.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got that 80s rocker glam thing going on sometimes, not all the time.
Jesus Christ.
Only when
Okay.
he's not. He doesn't have it on right now, but
So you have enough makeup to like give Elzerna some basic makeup. It won't have the same stat effects as like a disguise kit would. Like you could make her look like dirty a little bit, make her look like she hasn't been eating perfectly her whole life. Things like that.
Yeah, you're gonna, just in case you have a makeup kit, use that on her just in case, all right? Because I'm gonna go out there and see what the fuck's going on, all right? Just keep an eye on her, and for the love of God, stop drinking that apple cider.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, no
I think I need to
shit.
take a nap.
No, don't take a nap, you asshole. Just keep watch with her. And then I look at Aranax at the same time and say, keep watch with her. And I'm gonna walk out.
As you walk out the door, Aranax, he knows protecting Elzerna is important, but he also wants to go with you. So he kind of sends you a mental image of you two fighting together.
I know, but look, and I point at Huel. Look at him. He's not even impaired. He's getting there. So you need to keep watch with her. I know Huel is good and all, but you want to make sure she's protected. One of these days we'll fight. Just patience.
Okay. As you exit the door, he sends you an image of love. You two sleeping in the bed together like you were earlier tonight. Okay. Lakin, you step out and you are right here. From here, you're going to be held to distance rules.
Okay.
It is Little Inchi's turn, and he is going to fly 60 feet. Or fuck it, I'll say he dashes, so he flies 120 feet. He flies up to about right here so he can see what the fuck is going on. He goes, yep, big night. Very big night. And he has about 40 feet of movement left, so he can come back to the edge of this roof right here next to Corlin's crown. And he goes, hey, Blinken, you need to get over here. Fast.
Ah, shit.
All right, Blinken, roll initiative.
Okay. I'll do everything. Oh, perfect.
And so you go after Milton. Okay. Going back to Delzorin Street. Thorgrin, it is your turn. You have a chain devil on your right, Eater of Hope, the banished servant, Milton, on your left. What do you do?
Well, I like my odds. Osvaldo, I'm going to attack him.
Give it your best shot.
25
Yeah, that hits.
for 16. I don't know if Chain Devils are vulnerable to radiant damage, but if they are, 4 of it was radiant.
No, for some reason,
Or
devils
sorry,
aren't
6 of it was.
hurt by radiant damage, and you would think that they would be. You can add radiant damage to your attacks.
I get 1d6 radiant.
How do you get that?
It's Divine Fury.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't know your character was religious. We could have done something with that.
He's not.
No, he is.
What's his god then? GPT, don't fail me now.
No, I forget the name.
D&D, dwarf
I forget
gods.
the name of the... No.
I thought this
Dwarven
out. I didn't
gods,
just pick it for
Pantheon.
the stat boost.
Numbers
No.
is all that matters, okay?
Guys, no.
I worship the god
Yes.
of numbers.
It was
Yes!
Tempest. It was Tempest, the greater god of war. He's the lord of battles. He's also known to be worshipped by Bandit.
Morgan's a
I
bandit.
forgot the name of it. I was going to say Torm, but he's a lawful good paladin god. It was Tempest.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's a neutral god.
Okay,
so-
sick. So 16 damage to Osvaldo, bringing his total damage for tonight to 46.
that's just the first half.
Oh, god damn it. Let me
Second
check
attack.
Osvaldo's health real quick.
Okay, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're nowhere near.
18.
18, bringing his total damage for
That's 2 attacks.
to attack.
I
That's a
don't know
hit.
his AC. 14.
14, bringing his total damage tonight to 60. As you hit him again, those chains around him rattle and shake and fall away a bit. Inchi, it is your turn. You keep running towards the sewer?
Yep, that's about the gist.
Okay, so I believe on your next turn you'll be able to reach the sewer, okay?
Sounds good.
As you approach, you can kind of see some torchlights and you hear some city watch saying, "How long do we have to stand guard at this sewer entrance? It sounds like there's a commotion on the other side of the alley." Their captain says, "A member of us was attacked here this night, boy. We stand guard until we are relieved. You listen to my orders or the Blackstaff's, no one else." Alright, it is Osvalando's turn, and he is going to use his chain multi-attack against Thorgrin.
I'll get the strength saving throws ready.
Well, no, he can only do that animate chains thing once per short rest.
Oh.
Yeah. I used it all on you. He could have done that to 4 different people, but I wanted to fucking grapple you. His first attack plus 7 to hit, so 16. Does that hit you?
16? Yes.
So that's 2d6 plus 4 slashing damage as he kind of just whips a chain at you. 7 damage. The next one, he kind of takes a step back and flings one of the chains that has a blade on the end toward you.
Sorry, I forget. Do we round up or down for damage taken?
Why
Down.
would you...
For
Yeah,
halves.
Oh yeah, you're enraged.
Mhm.
His next attack was a 24, so that hits. So it's
Yeah.
another 2d6 plus 4. That is 13 total damage, so you would have that and round down, so 6.
Yep.
All right. Okay, and that is Osvalando's turn, and he says, "Milton, Elzanra not here." And Milton says back, "Yes, but I want this member of the Thieves Guild down." And now it is Milton's turn, and he is going to again swipe at you with his claws. It's been 3 turns since he did his Breath of Hopelessness. He is going to swipe at you with his left claws, plus 7 to hit. So that was a 23, so that hits. And I'm just going to go ahead and roll his other attack now too.
Okay.
That was 11, so the second attack doesn't hit.
Okay.
We'll roll damage for the first one, 1d8 plus 4 for the slashing damage. So 12 for the slashing damage, so 6 for you, and then we'll do the necrotic damage, 2d6. So you took 9 damage that turn. You still standing, Thorgrin?
Yeah.
Blinken, it is your turn. Huel, I'm gonna add your turn here. You're just gonna have a 0 until you enter combat, if you enter combat.
I guess I'll, dash as far as I can, so that's like 50. I'll probably end up around here. Yeah.
Yeah. Little Inchy sees you dashing off that way and says, "Come up here to the high ground."
Good point. I start redirecting here.
Okay. He comes down and offers you his leg. He's gonna try to help you flap his wings and help pull you up.
Yep.
Okay. So it'll be your whole turn to get to the edge of this roof, okay?
Yeah.
You get up here and little Inchi stops flying and falls to the roof. Blinken, on this roof, you can see up to the, I believe, third level of Corleon's crown,
Yeah.
which is a greenhouse, and it's lit with candles from the inside, and the glass is all fogged up because it's hot and humid in there. Okay, Huel, you are in Troll Skull Manor with Elzerna Castellanter, and she is trying to throw Aronnax's wooden cup or something to get him to fetch it, and you can see Lif he's kind of he doesn't like people throwing his stuff around, but he knows that it's important to keep Elzerna distracted, and so he's tense about it.
He looks to the left, looks to the right, looks at what's happening, and I'm gonna walk up and give her a bell. It's gonna be like a cowbell.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh, I'll teach you a thing or two about music, but if trouble happens, use this."
She goes, "Ooh," and she starts clanging it and hitting it on a table, using it like a drumstick. She goes, "Interesting, very nice. Mother only lets me play the piano. She doesn't like me making loud noises."
Yeah, this is real loud.
Yeah, and with this instrument in her hand and her black hair and her worker's clothes, she kind of looks like a little bit punk, like a little street rat. You've seen a few people like her.
Yeah, he looked like somebody you'd be hanging out with. Is she perfect? I hang out with Inchi. What am I saying? He's gonna shake it off. I don't know if I should leave them two, not like Aronnax and but with Lif and everything. So I'm kind of just gonna hold, kind of be sitting out looking on the porch, looking.
You can talk to Lif. He can't talk back, but he understands you, and he can nod and shake his head and stuff. Y'all can communicate.
I'm like, Lif, do you know if I was to leave and something bad was to happen, could you protect?
Lif breathes in, and his hair goes straight up, and his eyes and mouth start glowing white, and he goes back up to that huge size he was when y'all first fought him, implying that yes, he can defend, and he will defend a child.
He's torn on what to do. Like I said, I don't really want to leave in case something happens.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be sitting looking like somebody antsy, look out the window. Somebody waiting for a package, or a nosy neighbor looking at the blind. I'm just gonna be looking and watching for any sign of Inchi or Blinken. Thorgan.
You said you wanted to go out to the porch that was over here on the south, right?
I'd even still be inside, just peeking out the blind. You know what I mean? Not fully outside, but a peeping.
Yes, you can see Blinken crawling over the edge of this roof right here.
I told him not to drink too much. Blinken's gonna get hurt up there. And I'm just gonna kind of float around and just watch and make sure nothing happens this little bit. Teaching her how to use the cowbell.
Okay, that is Huel's turn. Little Inchi spent his turn helping Blinken get up. Blinken, you would have gotten another quick vision. You would have seen, you've been seeing this black with gaps in it, but now that's kind of fallen away and there's less black and you can see what it was now. There were chains blocking your vision, and now there's only one or two chains in front of your vision, and you can see through whatever this is that you're looking through, your friend Thorgrin and this winged devil with black skin and gold armor and giant gold horns, standing in the street as both this chain monster and this devil attack your friend Thorgrin.
Okay.
Thorgrin, it is your turn. What do you do?
All right. Well, we're gonna go for our first swing at 25.
Okay. 25 at Osvaldo.
Yes.
Okay, that hits.
Okay.
Osvaldo has resistance to bludgeoning damage. I just noticed that.
Okay. That's 20. 4s across the board.
Jesus Christ. So resistance means the damage is halved.
So that's attack 1.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave it at 60 since he should have been getting half damage from you all night. It should be 30, but I'll leave it at 60 because I fucked up.
Okay.
Okay. Second attack?
Yes, 15. Or you know what?
Uh-huh.
Thorgrin does not die here. He knows his future holds greatness. He's going to recklessly attack.
Okay.
So re-roll that for 25 to hit.
God damn it, that would have missed. Yep,
That would be 8.
So Osvaldo has taken 64 damage tonight.
That is it.
That's your turn?
Yes.
All right. Let's go over to Inchi. Inchi, you're dashing towards the sewer, right?
Yes.
Okay. As you're dashing there, you get close. You see that the sewer, it is open. There are 3 City Watch standing about 10 feet away from it, keeping guard in all direction. So the area is well lit with torches, but you are still invisible. You just dash straight for the sewer and climb on in.
I think Inchi would like to cast Minor Illusion
Okay.
in the opposite direction. It's going to still be his own voice, but in the opposite direction of the crowd, his voice will just yell out, "Ah, shit."
Okay. So you make a minor illusion. Just the sound or an image of yourself?
Just the sound.
Okay. That comes from up there. That distracts all the guards. They kind of rush up towards it to see what that was, and your path to the sewer is clear.
Yep, and she just sneaks right on in.
All right. As you're climbing down into the sewer, yeah, you actually managed to get down into the sewer. You climb down into the sewers. You're right here. And as you get down there, are you still invisible?
Yes.
You hear a voice say, "Who's there? What was that? This is Thieves Guild territory." And you hear the familiar voice of your friend, Kickin' John.
And she drops his invisibility and waves. "Oh, hey, John."
John, hops over to you and he says, Inchi, there was some dwarf with a human girl down here earlier speaking your name. He told some Kinku to go tell Xanathar about you or something. What's going on, man?
What's going on is I need to destroy this ring. Is anyone in the guild that can destroy it for me?
You need to destroy it? Man, that thing looks valuable. That looks like real gold. We could pawn that.
We could, but I was just told to destroy it. There's magic on it, so we need to destroy it.
So y'all removed the magic from the ring, but because it's a unique mundane object, they can still track it. So it doesn't have any magic on it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, do you want this ring then, John?
He says, "Oh, hell yeah, I want this ring."
Here you go.
He says, "Oh, so, okay, man. Why are you trying to get rid of it?"
I don't have a lot of pockets, you see, and she just kind of pulls out his pockets. His dagger is clattering to the floor. Yeah, I don't got the space for all that.
Roll a deception check. DC 10.
7.
Kickin' John says, "You stole this off of somebody, didn't you? They're gonna come looking for it, eh?"
Yeah, that's what happened. You still want it?
He goes,
value.
Hell yeah, man. Back at the base, I got a lead box I could put this in. They can't track an object if you put it in a lead box.
Oh, really?
Stick around your own one-legged friend Kickin' John. I'll teach you a trick or two.
You only have one leg now?
He's always only had one leg. Oh, no, he has no arms. I forgot.
John, you down to one limb. Are you okay?
No, I forgot his thing. He has no arms and both legs. So he says, he reaches up with one foot and he takes the ring from you and he kind of dexterously puts it in a pocket that he has on his other pant leg. And he says, yeah, man, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it for you. And hey, if I get a good price for it, I'll give you a gold coin.
That's why you're the man, John. And I hold out a fist bump for him.
And he reaches up his leg, his foot that is covered in sewage water. He curls his toes and he gives you a little fist bump.
All right, I gotta go.
He says, oh, okay. Hey, man, come by the guild sometime. There's going to be another fighting tournament soon.
Ooh, yeah, I could watch some death.
Fuck yeah.
I will, I'll do that.
Okay. And he walks off back towards the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, then she climbs back out of the sewers and walks back to the manor.
Okay. So, Inchi, you crawl out of the sewers. You don't have your invisibility anymore. The city guard is kind of looking, saying, "Oh, where'd that voice come from?" And their captain says, "Must be somebody who saw us and turned the other way. No, we're gonna stand our post, folks. Don't investigate it. Get back to that sewer."
And she got invisibility again.
All right, and that's the end of your turn, my man.
Okay.
Okay, going back to Osvaldo is going to raise one of the chains that he has that has a hook on the end, and he is going to throw it at you, Thorgrin.
Okay.
He got a 19.
19
I'm gonna
hits.
roll. roll his other attack as well. He got a 10.
That does not hit.
Okay, I'm going to do 2d6 plus 4 for damage. So that is 9 damage, so half that is 4.
Okay.
And it is Milton's turn, and he says, "Why do you mortals cling to life?" And he swipes at you with a claw, getting a 25 on his first attack. Another claw gets an 18. Those both hit, don't they?
Yep.
So we're going to roll his slashing damage first. 2d8 plus 8 for both of them together. Oh shit, you got lucky. 12 damage, so 6 slashing damage. And now the necrotic damage, 4d6. So 9 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Still standing?
Barely.
Going over to Blinken. Blinken, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna have to run across the roof there to reach where I need to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and dash across. I look down and I guess I'll see this mess happening.
I will say that if you do the 30 feet, which would put you right here, you will have line of sight on at least Milton.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'll end up here. I'm gonna look at Milton, and obviously I don't know if that's Milton. It looks like a fucking demon.
Yes, yeah. So you see this 8-foot tall winged beast with black skin and 3 claws for hands and hooves for feet, with these gold bands around its chest and arms and these big golden horns standing, attacking what you know is your friend Thorgrin.
So what I'll do is, as a bonus action, I'm gonna do Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
So obviously that means with every attack that I do for a minute, I'll have the chance to try to wrap the creature with vines or whatever to get him restrained. Activate that, and then I look and I'm like, shit. I'm gonna pull out my bow. And I guess I'll shoot at Milton. You know,
Okay.
this demon creature that's 8 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Roll
do
your
that.
attack.
10. And
Misses.
I'm gonna roll again because, extra attack. 20.
Hey, there you go. That hits.
Alright, so I'm gonna do damage 6, and then I'm gonna do. They have to do it, right? Roll the strength save to try to break out this vines crawling up from ensnaring strike. If they fail, then they're restrained.
Okay, strength saving throw. Okay, the Eater of Hope gets a +4 to strength saving throws.
Yep, that passes. Yeah, because it's a 14.
A 14. Okay, but you did hit him. You did do 6 damage to him. He is not resistant to that. So 6 damage. And Milton looks about for where that attack came from, but he can't see you from where you are on the roof, Blinken.
Yeah.
Can you do anything else this turn?
No, I guess that's it. I'm just gonna try to duck as close as I can to the roof when I shoot at him, and then end my turn.
Okay. Little Inchy spends his turn waddling up next to you, still out of breath, and he goes, "Looks pretty bad down there, Blinken. Do you think you're going to be able to handle it on your own?"
No, I'm not making any deals with you.
"We're trying to help."
All right, give me a little something here. Do you recognize that guy there?
He goes, "Yeah, you've met him before. That's Milton."
What? Is he I whisper, is he part of your crew or something? How does that work? How do you know that guy?
"Oh, I can just recognize devils on sight. He never fooled me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not good.
Plus, he's pretty famous down there, banished servant and all that."
Fantastic. Great to know.
Okay, Huel, it is your turn in Troll Skull Manor. Elzerna is continuing to try and play with the bell, and she actually has pretty good rhythm. You heard her play the piano earlier. She's very proper with it at first, and then she starts getting a little bit loose with it, really jamming out, asking you what the halflings play where you're from.
We play a lot of mishmash and a lot of nothing. He starts just smashing away on his lute, just like random nonsense.
And she keeps rhythm with you pretty well. As y'all are doing this, Aranax, sensing what Blinken just saw, looks at you, Huel, and nods his head over to the door with a panicked look in his eye.
Oh, jeez. Do you have to go to the bathroom, Aranax?
Shakes his head no, and he bares his claws and like tries to like point his head at you and then to the door.
Fight, scratch, fight. Oh, he's gonna pick up the apple cider. Lift, take care of the place while we're gone, okay? And he's gonna slam the door. I'm like,
Okay.
he's gonna stop in the window, looking, tell Ozzy, if anything happens, ring that bell. And I'm gonna run.
Okay, roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
14, that puts you right after Thorgren. Okay, and I've been letting everybody start right here. Okay, Huel enters combat. All right, we have all the half pints in combat now. Going back to the top of the order, Thorgren, it is your turn.
So, I'll let you take a guess at what my health is right now.
I'm betting it's pretty low. So, like, your cloak is in tatters. Like, it's about to fall off of you. You are bleeding from slashes to your chest, your arms, your face. The chains have slammed into you repeatedly. You are out of breath. Do you say anything badass?
Standing there at 1 HP, Thorgrim he's gonna let out a very long yell, and this is gonna sound cheesy as fuck. You can't kill the chosen of Tempest.
There we go.
Of Tempest, and fucking run. Like I'm not running. I'm telling whoever shot that arrow to fucking run. And I'm going to reckless attack Milton to the top of the head to try to get his attention back on me. Like, I am putting all the weight in. I'm just bonking him straight on the top of the head. So, I'm gonna reckless attack Milton.
Okay.
That's a scam.
That first attack, of course you can.
Cool. Let's do, one more for 14.
That also misses.
Okay, well...
He is looking up at the roof. You swing at him, and even though he's not looking at you, he ducks out of the way of it, not taking his eyes off the nearby roofs.
Extra attack, also reckless, for 15.
That also misses. Again, he just ducks out of the way, trying to see where that attack came from. He's looking off to the right of the greenhouse across the street. Do you want to do anything else to try to distract him?
I'm going to charge through them. Just break them up. I'm getting in there even more.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Little Thorgren sandwich.
Yeah. I'm like hitting them with both ends of the hammer, trying to get in, get their attention.
Okay.
And once I'm in between, Milton's still looking, I'm going to try to like jump up and, get in his face. Like just absolutely pissed off. Blood coming down the side of my mouth. Like, motherfucker, I'm still here.
He says, "You are of no distraction to me, you nameless Thieves Guild goon."
I'll do to you what I did to the granny. As I say that, I can feel like my soul just fucking crush itself. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up like I fucked up that grandma, Milton.
He looks down at you, and he says, "That voice, do I know you?"
Mask off, I spit in his face.
Oh shit, okay. You rip off your mask, revealing yourself to be Thorgren, the rude dwarven barbarian that has come into his room at the Yawning Portal and taken a bunch of his snacks before and walked away with them. And then you do the most insulting thing you can do to a proper man, a distinguished man, a man of etiquette and manners. You
Where?
spit.
I don't see one.
He even in this form, like he walks like with proper posture. He still like enunciates his words properly. Like he cares about these things. And you spit in his face, and that enrages him. And now you have all of his attention. You insulted him.
Demeaned him.
You disgusted him. And now he feels betrayed as well. He paid you well for those jobs, and this is how you repay him? You're gonna get it, you stinky little dwarf. Huel,
and I kidnapped the girl. What you gonna do about it?
Also that. Yeah, he failed to protect a Castellanter, his one and only job. All right, you have his attention. Huel,
good, now I'm hoping that it gets whoever's nearby the fuck away.
Huel, what do you do?
It's silly, but I'll move up 60 feet.
Okay, all right. Huel, as you round this corner, you can see this green mist hanging over the ground. It is dissipating as you look at it, and inside the Zephyr Watch Post, which is just kind of like a building with a roof and a bunch of posts and tables where the City Watch sit at, you can see the dead bodies of 3 members of the City Watch. The mist is just in this area with the green box, so the right side of the road here. is clear to walk through. And then this is a little porch area right here. So you have line of sight on your friend Thorgrin in between an 8-foot tall chain devil and some demon that you've never seen before that's also 8 feet tall and winged and has gold bands around its arms and these giant gold horns on its head. You would have just heard what Thorgrin said. Run! And then spit in the face of this demon and distract this demon. What do you do?
I mean, that's all my movement, right? 60
Yeah,
feet.
you could say something if you wanted.
I'll just kind of hide here for a minute as I'm watching this all go down.
Inshi, it is your turn. You just turned invisible right next to the sewer grate, and you can swear you hear on the winds from, what is that, 100 feet away? Ooh, 200 feet away? Just the whisper of your friend Thorgrin yelling, "Run!" Inshi, what do you do?
Now I gotta run back to him. Okay, and she starts running back to Dorgrin's last known location.
Are you gonna run around the alley again? You could also try to climb up the roofs or something here to get back to that last known location faster.
Hell no.
Oh yeah, scared of heights.
Yes.
All right, that will take you right over here past the bent nail, where you can hear the fire Ganashi and the water Ganashi hammering away at different pieces of armor and weapons that they're making for customers in the morning.
I'm not sure if Enchi's ever had this much cardio. Alright, go on.
Okay. It is Osvaldo Castellanter's turn, and he looks at you, his body in a rage, fear and sadness in his eyes, and he says, "Kill me! Save her!" And he tries to grab you. Roll a strength check as he attempts to grapple you.
21.
Oh, Osvaldo said
Yeah.
that too. Okay.
Yeah, he's not whispering it.
All right.
So Osvaldo adds +4 to his, so he got a 23. So Thorgrin, he grabs you, he picks you up over his head, and he throws you to the ground.
Okay, how
Doing-
bad do I dent the road?
He threw you down, doing 2 damage. So you just knock a few pebbles and rocks out of the way as you hit the ground, and you're so thick and dense, you don't even bounce off the ground. You just hit there with a thud, and you lay there unconscious. And he again yells at you, angry, "Kill me! Save her!" And now it is Milton's turn, and Milton says, "Oh no, Osvaldo, your whole family will belong to the master before you are ever dead." And Milton, he gets 2 attacks. So he is going to swipe at you, Thorgrin, with his claws, and he gets advantage because you can't move. So first attack.
Oh, God.
That's a hit. Thorgrin, you have 1 death roll. Okay?
Yep.
Milton is going to attack again with advantage. And he doesn't even need it because that first one hit.
Oh, yeah, that, yeah.
So that is 2 death saves. All right, and that is Milton's turn. He says, "Filthy little dwarf, you should serve your betters." Blinken, your turn.
I'm gonna look at little Enchi right after that happened.
He's already looking at you.
10%.
He opens his mouth, and normally a 3-fingered clawed red hand comes out, but this time it is the well-manicured hand of a human dressed in fine clothing, and it holds its hand out for a handshake.
I extend my hand.
As you reach up, time slows down. What exactly did you want from this?
What I want, since I heard to kill Osvaldo, I want to see if it's possible to kill this guy.
Okay, so you want Osvaldo dead.
Yes.
And you hear that voice that you were talking to earlier in Troll Skull Manor say, "Osvaldo, he's a big guy. He's a great guy. He was a gift to me, actually. One of my favorites. I mean, look at him. So big, so strong." 15%.
15. All right, fine. 15.
Time speeds back up, and you complete that handshake. And Osvaldo rears backwards. His chains fly off of him. He screams at the night, and the chains that were attached to his body rip, tearing his flesh. The chains fall out of his arms from his body, and his muscles fade, and he collapses to the ground, dead. And Blinken, you know in your heart, the moment you touch the gold in the Vault of Dragons, 15% of your share goes to Avi, the used cart salesman.
Yep.
Milton steps back. What in the hells just happened? That hand goes back into little Inchi. Blinken, you've done nothing but talk this turn, so you still have your actions.
I'm gonna hurry up and go back towards the other side so that I'm going towards the manor at this point.
Milton is still there over your unconscious friend.
I'm not gonna shoot at him. I don't want to draw attention. So I'm assuming with Osvaldo dying, he's going to, panic or something to go away from this body. So that's what, my character's brain is thinking anyway. I'm hoping the shock and awe would distract him in some point. I'm not going to step out there and just shoot at Milton because I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat him or not. So
okay, fair enough. So you're
I'm going to go back here, and then I see Huel, and I'm going to try to wave at him. Huel, get over here.
okay.
Who said that?
Huel, you can react to that on your turn. It's little Inchi's turn. He stands up and burps a little bit. He's just going to fly up here to get a good view of what happens next. Thorgrin, it is your turn. Roll a death saving throw. If you fail, your character will die.
That's success.
That is a success, so you have one success. Thorgrin, that is your turn.
Oh no, I would like to bleed on Milton's feet.
Wait.
Your blood is pooling around you, especially since he attacked you twice when you were downed, and he is like looking around trying to figure out what the hell just happened. And you wouldn't know it, but absolutely some of your blood gets on the hooves that he has for feet. Huel, it is your turn. You just saw your friend Thorgrin go down and get attacked twice by this winged demon, and then this chain devil pretty much just exploded and collapsed to the ground lifeless. And then you heard the voice of Blinken go, "Hey, Huel, what do you do?"
I'm Blinken. What are you doing up there?
I would react with, I dealt with one guy, but the other guy's still standing.
Yeah, Thorgrin's still standing up, or more like laying up there too.
He seems powerful. Are you able to do anything to, I don't know, distract him or, something so we could hopefully pick up our friend there?
He's gonna look in his left hand. He's like, I got this apple cider I can offer Milton.
Oh, God.
And then he's gonna pull out his lute. He's like, or I could play him a song.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna move 30 feet up this way.
Okay.
Exact. First things first, I'm gonna use Healing Word
Oh, sick.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
at maximum cast at Thorgrin. Hopefully it rolls good. He starts singing a song. He's like, apple cider, sitting under the bar for centuries. And he starts singing.
Okay.
And I heal him for 17.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
boy.
That's a good roll.
Nice. That's very nice.
I'm sorry, Thorgrin. Blinken was acting up drinking apple cider, but I'm here now.
But could you hear a loud sigh from Lincoln?
Thorgrin, as you were knocked out, having lost consciousness, pretty sure you were going to die, what would Thorgrin have been thinking of in his final moment?
Being a avid worshiper of Tempest, okay, finally, because, life is one big battle, and he happened to die in a battle, or so he thought. He thought he was going to go to the good fight,
The eternal fight?
the eternal fight.
So, in your head, you would have heard swords clashing against armor, horses like neighing and rushing through the sounds of battle, and you would have heard a loud, going up against two demons. Now that's the way to go out, son. But I don't think the mortal realm is done with you, is it? And you breathe back in, and you are lying in a pool of your own blood on Delzorin Street. Little Inchi, in his raven form, caws loudly, getting Milton's attention, and then he says, "Milton, a disgrace below, a disgrace above. Good job, man. Really good job. Lost Osvaldo, lost Elzerna. Just go ahead and throw Tenzero out a window, why don't you?" Inchi, what do you do?
I assume Inchi's still nowhere close, and he's still running to where he last saw Thorgrin.
Yep, 60
Yep.
feet would take you about right there. So you are passing by Troll Skull Manor.
Yeah, no, he's
Okay.
running.
That is your turn. Milton looks around. He just heard the singing from Huel. He just got mocked by little Inchi. And this person that he thought he had killed is now breathing beneath him. And he goes, "You mutts, you apes, you disgusting, filthy mortals. Where's Elzana? Where is she, dwarf?"
I didn't hear no bell.
And he, in a moment of panic, is going to cast Locate Object to try to find out where that ring is. He waves his hands in front of him. A few sparks leave his clawed fingers. He says, "Back underground, running me around in circles, mocking me to my face. I will not be a disgrace." He can't cast a spell and attack on the same turn, so he is going to try and fly up into the air about 30 feet to get a better view of the battlefield. But Thorgrin, that gives you an attack of opportunity.
Yes, I am going to attempt to grapple him.
Hell yes. Let's do some rule lawyer shit about pinning the wings of a winged creature.
So I'm going to roll athletics to grapple.
Hell yeah.
16.
+4 to his strength. 17 total. Oh, fuck. I
Oh,
really
yes.
wanted to give that to you, man. So you reach out to try and grab one of his hooves, but your fingers slip off your own blood, and he flies 30 feet into the air. Lincoln, your turn.
I got ensnaring strike still. I'm gonna look up in the air.
And you have clear line of sight on him now, but that means he has clear line of sight on you.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'll tell you what, he's distracted, he's looking around, he's in a panic. Thorgrin threw him off balance a bit by trying to grab him while he was flying up. You get advantage on this attack.
I'm gonna pull out my longbow and I'm gonna shoot with advantage. And I have the ensnaring strike on 21. That hits.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Strength save, what does he have to beat?
It's gonna be a 14 strength. Yeah, he passed that.
He passed that again, but go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah. Ooh, max
Ooh,
11.
Nice. 11 damage. Okay, so he has taken a total of 15 damage tonight.
And I'm gonna shoot again because extra attack.
Okay.
I'll just roll it normal this time, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, that misses. 14.
Yep, that one misses.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead at that point. I'm gonna move after I shot. I'm gonna try to go down here. Jump down and hide under something so he doesn't see me after I shot him.
Okay. All right, that is the end of Blinken's turn. Thorgrin, it is your turn. Milton
All right.
is 30 feet in the air. As you wake up and pick yourself up, you are prone. You can see that Osvalando's dead body is beside you. All of his chains have disconnected from his body. Those chains
Well-
with knives and blades on the end.
That's convenient, because I'm going to grab one,
Okay.
stand up for half my movement, and I'm going to use the chains to wrap around his leg. I'm going to try to grapple him with the chain.
All right. I'm going to call that a dexterity attack. As a barbarian, can you use your strength? I think we talked about this a session or two ago.
I mean, I don't see why not. I'm hurling a chain at him.
Well, it's also about accuracy.
Your call?
I think we talked about this 2 sessions ago, and we concluded that you can use your strength modifier, improvised
Well-
weapon attack.
Oh, improvised weapon attack? Yeah, it would be strength.
Okay.
Or dex, if you want to consider it finesse.
I'll consider it finesse. Yeah, go ahead, hurl those chains at him, boy.
Alright, well, I'm going to bonus action rage, hurl chain at him to try to grapple him.
God damn
I forgot to specify, sorry.
I hear no bell.
So finesse is optional. I'm going to choose the strength anyways. Sorry, champ.
Okay.
Crit for 27.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. So you managed to wrap those chains around his ankle, and there's a blade on the end, so it actually hits him for damage. Osvalando's chains did 2d6 damage, so go ahead and roll that.
I'm going to roll 2d6 plus 1d6 plus 6.
Mhm. Okay.
1d6 is from that radiant damage I told you about.
You're stronger with the chains than the chain devil was. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry, it would be plus
God
8.
damn it.
It would be plus 8. Plus 3 comes from half my level, rounded down, for the
Yeah.
1d6.
Yeah, okay.
And then +4 for strength, and then +2 because rage damage.
Okay, man. Just
So
tell me
I'm
what
dealing
it is.
3d6 plus 8. We're looking at 23.
God fucking damn, dude.
Oh my
That's
god.
attack
That's-
1.
That's great, man. That's amazing. So that's 38 damage for tonight. Roll your second attack.
All
or
right.
pull on those chains.
I'm going to tie the chain to myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to start climbing up the chain.
What's half of your movement while you're enraged?
Now he's just turning into fucking Kratos.
This is some fucking God of War shit.
So my movement, my movement does not increase with range. My movement's 35.
Okay, so half of that would be...
Is 17 and a half.
17, so you managed to climb halfway between the ground and Milton. You're just swinging in the air, going, get back here, you piece of shit, bat.
When I'm done with you, I'm coming for the girl. I want him on me. I want his attention.
Okay, that definitely gets his attention, and now he can't leave you. Huel, your turn.
Oh, sorry. Can I add in one last thing?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I was just gonna tell the guys to run before I did the whole chain thing, because I'm assuming someone got me, right? Because I just woke up from being unconscious. Milton's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put that together.
Yeah. So wake up, run, and then I do the.
Okay. Huel, your turn. Now, at this point, Milton has seen Huel and Blinken, just for the record. Because that's why he flew up in the air, to figure out what the fuck was going on, and he would have seen Huel and Blinken when he did that.
I mean, I would assume he already saw me anyway, since he flew up in the air.
Yeah. I'm just reiterating it.
Yeah.
He's flying up.
He's like, he flew up 30 feet in the air, and then he's just flapping his wings, hovering there. He wanted to get a better view of the battle. That was the end of his turn, was flying up.
And now he's chained with Thorgrim, doing Kratos
Now he's
shit.
chained with the God of War.
The fuck, man?
You do look like Kratos too. Like you look like Kratos if you just took him and like in Photoshop and just
Yeah.
pulled it bar
the
down.
The McDonald's kid meal version of
There you go.
Kratos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
he's Kratos.
Victor's got a huge head with a small butt. I'm only kidding.
Yeah.
Chibi Kratos.
Jesus.
I can move 30 feet.
It's
I
like-
don't know if it's gonna reach him though. I want to try. It says the range on this is 30 feet. I don't know how close I am. Like underneath him.
I'm not a fucking computer, man. He's 30 feet in the air. I'll give it to you.
I suppose 30.
I'll say Thorgrim, like with the added weight, pulls him down 5 feet, so you're within range.
Okay. This is
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
he stumbles out from the alleyway. He like you see the stink cloud from the building. It's like clearly another stink cloud of his own. It's like dust and dirt, like that kid from Charlie Brown.
Peanuts.
But anyway,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
He
you're
comes
a
up-
drunk character from a Looney Tunes.
yeah. He's got his apple cider in one hand and the loot in the other. And he puts the bottle down. You hear like that clunk, like the hollow bottle echoing between the buildings. I'm gonna try to cast Tasha's hideous laughter on
Oh
him
no.
up in the
Let's
air.
go.
I know
Let's
Thorgrim's
go.
up there. I got a plan if it works.
I just want it known. I did tell you to run.
I'm drunk and I'm
Yeah.
not listening. It sounds like somebody I know. No, I'm kidding.
Shut up.
Somebody doesn't listen? No.
I
No,
listen. I just, do the adult thing
Selective
and
listening.
pretend I didn't hear it.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing right now. So he needs to roll a wisdom save.
What does he got to
Oh.
beat?
15.
15. The Eater of Hope has magic resistance on saving throws against spells.
That's just a no-go, right? That's how that
Well,
works?
no. He has advantage on this saving throw. I should have done that
okay.
for Blinken's Ensnaring Strike, but it didn't end up mattering.
Yeah.
So what does he have to beat?
He has to beat 15.
He had a 19.
He made it.
So no, that passes. Does that do anything if he saves against it?
No, it just fails. And I'm
Uh-huh.
just sitting underneath looking up at Thorgrim in case something happens. Like, he's doing that thing when you're like, you crunch a little bit and you put your arms out if you're going to catch someone.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Thorgrim. If you fall, I got you. And that's my turn.
Okay. Little Inchy, for his turn, he steps out of his crow body and he opens a little window in the greenhouse and he plucks a few berries and he just sits down and he eats a few while he watches this crazy ass sight in front of him.
A God of War spectacle. Yeah, why not?
Inchi, your turn. You're gonna dash, right?
Always.
From where you were, you pass by Blinken. Blinken, because of y'all's mental connection through Aranax, you can see Inchi's magic, and you know that Inchi is running past you. Inchi, you see Blinken. Do y'all say anything to each other?
I mean, I'll probably say something like, while he's running by, it says, "Watch out for that thing," and I'm pointed up.
And she didn't even notice the devil, so he skids to a halt and looks up. I got rid of the ring. Does that help?
Immensely, actually.
Good. All right. Need me for anything?
Also, and I point up to that devil again. That's Milton.
No, it's not. They're just wings.
I just get like a face palm.
Inchi, completing your dash will bring you right here. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
As you round this corner, you can see what you remember as the Zephyr watch post, the 3 dead city guards, and you see this green gas that Milton was able to summon, and you see the last wisps of it as it fades out of existence. So that means it's only been 6 rounds of combat, boys.
What?
All right, it is Milton's turn. He is 25 feet in the air. Thorgrim is attached to him with a chain. Can't decide if he's going to try to take the chain off or go down to attack. So he is going to spend his action trying to get the chain off from around his leg. So he is going to roll a strength check, but because it's dug into him with the blade and because it's under tension with Thorgrim's weight on it, he is going to have to get a 20 to get this off. Motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
So Milton is able to pull at the chain and pull at it, and he reaches down with his other hand to pull it off, and with all his might he is able to loosen it just a bit, and the chain slips off and he holds it in his hand, and he lies over here and he drops it, dropping Thorgrim right on top of Huel. Huel, you said you were going to try to catch Thorgrim if he fell?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast as a reaction Fitterfall.
Fitterfall. All right, you cast that on Thorgrim, and Thorgrim's fall rate slows to a safe pace, and Thorgrim, you land on the ground beside Huel. That is Milton's entire turn. He is still 25 feet in the air. Blinken, your turn.
Okay, so if I step out, can I still see him, up in the air? Because I'm like right, over where I'm at.
Yes, so 25 feet in the air.
Around there?
This first level porch. So yeah, you'd be able to see him in the air if you step out from around this corner.
Okay, so I'll do that. I'm going to look up. I'm just going to shrug and salute him just in case he sees me. And I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on this guy now.
You do this at first level?
Yeah, I'll do it at first level.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and try to hit him with a longbow. My ensnaring strike is still there because it's concentration as well. So
okay.
21 to hit.
21, that hits.
And then
Milton rolls with advantage against the ensnaring strike. What does he have to beat?
It'll be 14. Yep.
The DM rolled a 19. Come on, Milton. You're too powerful.
Imagine.
All right. Go ahead and roll that damage, and I'll add 6 to it.
All right. So 7 plus 6, 13.
13? 38 plus 13 is 51. So Milton has lost over half of his health.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try shooting again.
Okay.
Boom. See what happens. There it is. I hit again.
Yep, go ahead and roll that damage.
12 damage.
12 damage. So that brings him to 63. He is now bleeding black blood from his chest. There's a hole in his wing where you hit him earlier. Not a big one. It's not going to affect his aerodynamics. And he looks down at you guys with a rage and a panic in his eyes. This isn't the panic that was there earlier, the panic of failure. This is a more mortal panic. Thorgrim, your turn.
I'm going to grab the chain again.
Okay. Come on, Kratos.
And we're doing it again.
Let's go. You failed the quick time event the first time. Do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
25.
That is a hit. We're going to roll.
Oh, no, that's the athletics to grapple with the chain.
Okay. He
Oh.
fails. You grapple him again. You pull him another 5 feet down, so he's only 20 feet in the air now.
Okay. I'm going to
Roll damage because it has a knife on the end of it,
Oh yeah. And
or
it's a
a
brand
hook
new
on the end of it.
and it's a brand new turn, so I get all my damage buffs again for 18.
Fucking 3 modifiers.
I'm going to jump up 17 feet.
You can jump 17. Okay, yeah. Why? I'm not even asking the question. Yeah, of course.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna double check my math. It'll take 2 seconds. I can jump 13 feet. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna jump
Okay.
13 feet off the ground,
Okay.
grab the chain,
Mm-hmm.
and full strength, and use my weight to pull him down back to the 17 feet to the 13 feet more to the ground.
Okay. I'm just gonna make
him
that
back down with me.
a strength check. Going up against his wings. You're gonna need to roll a 20.
I'm gonna roll athletics again because it's the same modifier.
Sure.
And I'm enraged, and I get bonus to strength checks.
Yeah, that's why it's a 20.
27.
I'm
Jesus,
like hitting.
just
I'm like
leaps.
beating my fists on my fucking legs.
Just leaps in the air like a kangaroo.
Fucking nat 20. So you just pull on those chains and you slam him into the ground. He's going to take 2d6 for falling 20 feet out of the air.
This is some God of War bullshit for sure.
Yeah, you went full fucking God of War.
This is so dumb.
Milton has taken 90 damage tonight as he slams into the ground. Like one of his wings breaks and his horn like chips as it bangs into the cobblestone road, and he goes, Huel, your turn. This winged beast
Okay.
that someone has told you is Milton was just slammed into the ground right in front of you. Oh, and Thorgrim, you still have Featherfall on you, so you just drift back down to the ground
Oh, true.
like a fucking
Yeah.
superhero.
Fuck God. Fucking God.
You
can't escape
me, devil boy!
It's fucking Kratos.
Boy, I'm gonna move 20 feet this way.
Oh, hold up. That would give him an attack of opportunity.
It would. Yeah, he could take it.
All right, he's going to swipe at you with his claws. That's a +7 to whatever he rolls.
Oh,
You got a nat
God!
20
Oh,
on you, dog. Oh, no.
I
Oh, no.
was like, yeah,
Um,
I could take it. No, I'm not sure.
So we're going to roll 2d8 plus 8, since it was a critical. 18 slashing damage towards you, Huel.
Oh, God.
And now we're going to roll the necrotic damage.
Oh, no.
So 2d6. So yeah, you took 22 damage.
Oh, that's rough.
That's real rough.
I have
And it's
8
like right
points.
at your ankles.
He's like stumbling away with he grabs the apple cider ball and he gets hit. It's like, oh, that's not
told
Milton.
I told you to run! He's mine!
You hear him like strum his lute and it sounds like a guitar, like a dun. You'll see him turn, does the anime thing where his eyes are all dark and it gets light when it turns and he looks.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave at the maximum.
Uh-oh.
At the
My last-
maximum.
My last 3rd level spell. You start strumming, it's like starts picking up, gets crazy.
21 damage? God damn, that's sick.
If you have to roll that Constitution save.
Oh, yeah.
Good call, good call.
Oh, and he
It
gets
is-
advantage on this.
Yeah.
What does he have to beat?
15? Yeah, that's
He beats that. So yeah, half. So 10 damage. So, Huel, you pick up your guitar, you take a swig out of the apple cider bottle, and you strum, and a shockwave echoes out from your guitar, and it reaches Milton as he like tries to get up and reach another claw out for you. The wave hits him and he's pushed back into this wall right here, and the wave just continues to blast into him. These metal bands on his arms rip from his sides. That horn of his that was chipped earlier, it cracks and shatters, and bones in his chest begin to break as another shockwave hits him, and then your final shockwave hits him, and his skin peels back and black blood splurts all over the wall. And when the shockwave ends, Milton's lifeless body collapses to the street. Inchi, what do you do?
And she runs straight up to Thorgrim and Huel and says,
All right, Inchi's back. Let me out.
God damn it.
And she, hey.
Yeah, I took care of the thing, and I wink.
Blinken, just so you can be over here for this,
Yeah.
from your vantage point, you could see that Milton fell over.
Yeah. I'll be like at least at the alleyway there and kind of see what the fuck's going on.
All right. And little Inchy is going to fly over here and land on this box. There stand before you 2 dead devils, 3 dead members of the City Watch. Thorgrin, you went to the edge of death and just barely came back. Huel, your leg is throbbing from the necrotic damage that you took. Inchy, you are exhausted from all the running around that you have done tonight. And Blinken, you know in your heart that you've just made a deal with a devil.
Yeah.
And little Inchy pops another berry into his mouth and says, "Yep, it was a big night for everybody, wasn't it?"
And she rubs his heels. Yeah, it's been a team effort. Mostly me, but good job, guys.
I just roll my eyes and just, basically take a deep breath and says, "That's Milton, huh?"
Was Milton.
Oh, you're serious?
You think I was lying? Little Inchy, and I point at little Inchy. Tell him that's Milton.
And little Inchy says, "Yeah, that was Milton. See, he failed the boss down in the hells, and he got banished up here to the material plane. And I guess he was a failure up here, too. Serves that pompous bastard right."
I didn't think you were lying to me, Mr. Blinky. I just thought you needed glass. That's interesting. And then she pokes at it.
So Milton's body is lying in the street. Those gold bands around his arms and legs and chest are glittering and gleaming in the torchlight where they're not covered in his black blood. Osvalando's chains are all around the street. Blinken, as you breathe a sigh of relief and close your eyes knowing that all your friends are safe and Elzerna is safe and Inchy has gotten rid of the magic ring, you close your eyes, and when you do, your vision doesn't go blank. You can see all of you, even yourself, standing in the street. Your vision seems to be coming from where Osvalando's body is laying.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, after a brief, break there, I'm gonna, I would think that I would see that it's still active, so I would probably walk towards the body and see what is wrapped around this chain or neck or whatever.
So around Osvalando's neck, in a golden chain, which is not the same type of metal that his other chains are made of, there is a gemstone that is shaped like an oval where the top and the bottom are 2 points, very similar to how Davil's earring was in his ear. Osvalando's chains are still lying around the street. Thorgrin, if you want to collect those. Inchy, do you want to do anything?
And she's still poking at the chain devils. He's very intrigued.
These chains made out of this infernal heavy metal all have knives or hooks on the end of them, and they're just scattered laying out in the street. You're poking at the chains and they don't do anything, but they feel hot to the touch, or warm to the touch, and they smell of sulfur, and they're covered in a bit of blood and skin because they were ripped from Osvalando's body. Huel, do you do anything?
He's kind of just standing around drinking. He's like looking at the body.
Milton's body?
Milton's, yeah.
You want to roll a perception on him?
Sure. I go up and I poke him a few times.
Yeah, you're drunk. You can see that even like his claws and like his hooves and even like these little claws on the edge of his wings, they're also all made of gold. Thorgrin, what do you do?
Well, I actually do go gather his chains.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
These are 4 30-foot long chains.
Okay. They're infernal chains, so that makes them magical.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna go get the chains, and as I'm doing that, I'm wiping the spit and blood off my face. Like, look at Milton, look at the gold, really look at the gold.
Roll a perception check on Milton.
11.
Okay. Milton has a satchel tied around his waist.
I'm gonna grab the satchel.
Careful.
Okay, it's not dangerous. You can look at it. So one of the things from the Golden Vault book that I forgot to do is I was supposed to let you pick an uncommon magic item as a reward. for completing the heist at the museum, and I forgot to do that. So I just put in the group chat a list of uncommon items
Okay.
from the DM's manual. You can, as a group, pick which one you want, and I'll say that it is in that bag.
Okay.
It has to be uncommon. Blinken, you see that, what did you do once you saw that ruby gem in the silver necklace around Osvaldo?
I'm gonna carefully pull out the ruby gem, and kind of, I'm picturing that while I'm doing it. I'm like closing my eyes and then like seeing myself closing my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pocket this and kind of obviously take a mental note and probably show it to Aranex once we settle the little girl down.
Okay. Do y'all want to do anything else here on the street, or do you want to get back to the tavern?
No, I think at this point, once I grab the ruby, I'm just gonna look at the group and says we should probably go back.
Oh, night time.
Give me a second. I'm gonna do like a pat down on Milton.
Fuck's sakes.
No. This guy was the head butler to the Castellanters. If they're gonna come after us, if they know anything about us, this guy would have information on him, whether he would have something directly leading to that information or literal information on him. We need this to be safe.
I will tell you that Lady Growlhound is probably the one we want to worry the most, not this guy.
Okay, Thorgrin, roll another perception check on him.
18.
18. Again, you pat him down. His skin is hot to the touch, where it wasn't ripped off by Huel. Whenever you touch one of those metal bands embedded in his skin, that is cool to the touch, like real gold. Same with his horns and his claws. There is also some small necklace around his neck. It's just small and silver, and half of it is painted blue and half of it is painted orange. Other than that, he has nothing on him. Oh,
Okay.
the necklace has two things. It has that blue and orange oval, and it also has a key, a big, fancy, ornate key, like it would go to the front door of some kind of fancy manor.
Okay. I am non-magical. Is there a way I can tell this is cursed?
I mean, I could do this, and I could use detect magic on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Blinken, you do that. The key is not cursed. It is a mundane object. The oval is the opposite of a curse. It is something that protects you from a curse.
I'm gonna grab both. And that's it on him?
Yep, that's it for him.
Okay,
Anything
then-
else for Troll Skull Alley?
Yes. If I'm
Uh-huh.
already carrying back a ton of fucking chains, I'm carrying back some gold. I'm chopping off the gold.
It would take you quite a while to get it all off of him, but you notice that horn that Huel cracked, like if you gave that one good tug, you could probably pull that off.
I'm chopping him up.
Okay, that'll take you
Okay.
a while. I
Yeah.
assume everybody else is going back to the manor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shake my head and walk away. I had enough.
Okay, Thorgrin, you spend about like 5 minutes out there doing all of that gruesome work. I should have had some guards walking up to rush you, but I'll give it to you. But I'll say when you're all done, you have about 10 pounds worth of gold stuff. It's covered in blood and guts. Some of it's cracked. The other horn is in big pieces. Some of them look like fingers or like claws, and some of them are just gold bands. It's gruesome work because you have to like rip it from his skin.
Well, to the victor come the spoils, right?
All right, yep. So you do that and you haul your infernal chains and your bloodied gold and your satchel with the magic item and the key and the oval necklace. Slowly you're trudging back to Troll Skull Manor. A couple more minutes and we'll be done, guys. I just want to make next session getting back to the school, which is what this was supposed to be. All right, Blinken, you enter into Troll Skull Manor, and you can see that Elzerna is like holding Aranax and like petting him, and she says, "I thought dogs were supposed to have fur. Interesting. As you open the door, Aranax wiggles out of her arms and comes running up to you, Blinken. Blinken, what do you do?
I said, "Here you go, doggy," and I handed him the red ruby gem.
All right, just like last time, he sniffs at it. He touches it where his mouth is, and then he just buries his face in your hands. And as that happens, you all collectively share a vision. You see again the Xanathar telekinetically using a knife to pull a purple gemstone out of the stone of Aranax. Then you see Victoro Castellanter and Amala Castellanter using a magical knife to tear out the ruby gemstone from the stone of Aranax. And then you see the Doom Raiders, Davil, using a knife to pry out the emerald gemstone. But then you see something else. You see the human, your friend, your betrayer, Lord Dagult Neverember. He's but a pup compared to your colossal golden body. He bickers with a human woman. He's unsure now, in these moments before they steal your soul. Please, Aranax, understand, he says. We've trapped it in the coins. We have to protect the vault. We have to do this. We need your power. Dagult slinks away, too afraid to watch what the woman will do. It's just you and her now, your oldest companion, so small in her human form. Together you both sailed the skies over Faerun when the mountains were young hills, watched the ancient cities crumble, only to be replaced with the buildings of mortals. She was the most glorious of red dragons, and too cunning, even for her kind. Now she walks on two legs like a mortal, pretending to be the noble Lady Growlhund. She places a human hand on your face, not covering even half of a scale. Her eyes meet yours, unafraid. This is what's right for Waterdeep, Aranax. I promise you that. Your soul will not be trapped in vain. Even your bones will find purpose. She whispers while reaching her hand toward your eye. I've taken 5 coins for myself. I'll take its power into me to become something terrifying and powerful, to make them fear the dragons again. Rest well, my friend. I expect we won't see each other ever again. And then you hear the voice of Aranax say, There are traps that guard the Vault of Dragons. These traps can be disabled by riddles 3. I have a head. I have a tail. The more of me you have, the more you can get. What am I? Second riddle. I am a one-way conversation with history. Unless you know what me say, it's a mystery. I am a boneless vertebrate that never lived, but embrace me, and you swear I did. The third riddle. If you drop me, I'm sure to crack. Give me a smile, and I'll always smile back. What am I? And then, Blinken, Aranax pulls away from your hand, and he grows, and his wings furl out, his horns on his head grow longer, his scales get bigger and shinier, his neck gets longer, and he is now even bigger than you, than all of you. He's filling up most of the space between the ceiling and the floor. Aranax is now the size of a young dragon. I just put a picture in the chat, and all of you level up.
Sweet.
And actually, in a couple of hours, y'all have your first day of school.
Oh yeah, true. We have to teach.
Our eyes for good.
That was a great session, guys. I really thought one of you was gonna die.
It was close.
It was very close.
No,
I agree.
I had it figured out. I had a full game plan ready.
I think Thorgrin saved everybody's life by taking them on 1-on-2. You know, I was worried that this fight was going to be too hard. I actually disempowered Milton from what I wanted him to be.
That was some insane damage. At the beginning, whenever he just
Yeah.
wiped out all the city guard right there.
Yeah, if he had gotten one more attack, he would have done that to y'all, because it just finished recharging.
And to think, I was holding my own. I was dealing out as much as I was taking.
The intro music is Ain't No Rest for the Wicked by Connie Jash, and the video is Waterdeep Dragon Heist by Smite or Flight. This episode also featured a piano cover of This World from Westworld, performed by Dominique Carpentier.